Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Apologize for running a few minutes late there. Mother Nature is kind of messing with us a little bit around here. Hope everybody's doing well this morning on our Friday morning. Yep, Friday. Work week's finally over. Weekend's here. After today, time to kick back and relax for a couple days. Unfortunately, most everybody will do like I used to have to do, and that was get caught up on all the stuff you didn't get done during the week. And before you know it, the weekend done flown by, and it's time to get up and go back to work on Monday morning. So we're back with Shipbreaker again this morning. Next week we're going to probably try something different. See how it turns out, see how we're due. So let's get to it. I see our other ship is gone, but that's okay. And we had an update. Let's see how things are looking. What shall we go with? We'll just do the heavy cargo this morning. Hop right on into it. Gonna go ahead and start slicing these beams out of the way. Hopefully not slicing anything else that's important on the other side. Got them spinning where they need to be in the furnace. Oh, slicing that one was pretty good. Whoops. Wrong key. Wrong key. Cut this one at an angle. Okay. back a bit out of the side. We'll get this antenna out of the way. That panel just does not want to go in there. Now it will. Okay. There's our coolant room and our bridge. Another data drive. All right. Let's just see. Do we have any oxygen bottles anywhere? Nope. We got one room. We could check back here in the back for extra oxygen bottles. Good morning, Silver Architect. How are you doing this morning? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in one of my nameless family brothers, Silver Architect 78. Great friend to the stream. Exceptional entertainer. Don't know who he is? Please click that link. Go over, give him a follow. Leave his notification bell alone. And be sure to tell him that I sent you over. How are you doing this morning? Hope you are doing, or this afternoon. Sorry. Keep forgetting time zones. How are you doing today? Yes, I'm still living. I'm still living. She wasn't very happy. In fact, all she ever did all day was just bitch at me about it. But you know what? She was laughing the whole time. She also knows it was just in good fun. But it was all good. It was all good. I'm trying to see what the new edition is. I mean, is this something I can... Well, never mind. I can't go check it out. I'm wondering if that's something I can use. Don't know. Don't know. We'll find out. Doing a bit better. That could be girlfriend picking me up after work, so we have a nice long weekend. Hey, excellent. Excellent. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Hope y'all have a great time, whatever y'all have got planned. Everybody needs to go out and have fun sometimes. Being cooped up inside all the time isn't any good for you. Need to get out, get some fresh air, relax. And the wife and I need to do it more often, but it's kind of hard for us sometimes. One thing I always used to enjoy doing was going camping, but you know, when you got a large number of dogs and arthritis problems, it kind of limits what you can do. But we make the best of what we can when we can. Even if we do complain about not being able to get out as much as we enjoy it. But I do hope you have a great weekend, sir. You deserve it. Yep. Here we go. Stays nice. Maybe off to the beach for a few hours tomorrow, but she did ask me to do a few jobs around her because of work commitments. Yeah, that's not too bad though. Her asking to do that. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. We can do something to make it easier for them. We always jump on it. That's what makes relationships work. You always work together on things. And yes, that little light trick, it does work wonders. I thought it was kind of sneaky the way they snuck that in, though. All of a sudden, I come back into the game and there's green things protecting these cut points. I got panels flying around out in space now. Let's see. I have to repair my tools. I know I got repair kits. I've just been lazy and keep forgetting to do it. Okay. Don't want to open? That's okay. I'll force you up. sure we do this and move out of the way. Oh.
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up.
Silver, you know yourself. If it's the time, you know it's the time.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
I could tell you after the issues I had with my ex, I really didn't want to get married again. It kind of soured me on the whole thing. But she, my current wife, yeah, she was the right one. Oh, you talked about the connections on the foam stuff. Sorry. Yeah, I hope it does too. It's they're a little bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah, I realized all of a sudden. Sorry, I woke up late. My mind isn't properly functioning. Not yet, anyway. I apologize. But yes, I hope it just stays at those connections also, but I don't think it will. I believe they're going to add other little tricks and surprises up in here for us.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
But you know they won't. I don't know if I want to toss anything yet near these coolant lines. I may wait until I'm ready to actually take them out before I do that. Yeah, it's yeah. I always hate cutting back up in here near these fuel tanks. I just wait for that one to just explode. By the way, there was a bug with reactors. There was a bug with the reactors that they supposedly fixed. Apparently, yes, the reactors didn't go through their full countdown. Some of them just immediately melted down on you. I knew it wasn't me. Yeah. But they admitted that there was a bug. And it was fixed in the patch that they released last night. The reactors were not getting the appropriate countdown and were just going straight into meltdown mode. Or at least some of them were. Oops. I saw that one. Those other ones there are released. But they fixed it. Morning, RG. How are you doing this morning, sir? Hope you are doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in Reclining Gamer. Not only one of my nameless family brothers, but nameless family ascendant teammates. How are you doing this morning, sir? Oh, how's your sister doing? I hope she's doing better. I really do. And how are you? About to crash, you did a 9-hour? Oh, I know, you started up just as I was going to bed last night. And you were still going strong this morning. Yes, sir. She's doing better? Good. Good. I am glad to hear it. Now, how are you doing? Oh, you're going to go join Jimmy today? Okay. And it's golden? Hey, man, that is good to hear. That is good to hear. I am glad to hear that also. Okay, man, go get you some rest. And we will see you on Red Stream later this morning. I'm sure he is looking forward to it. Okay, I got something in here that's still attached. Something somewhere I've missed. Why is this piece not coming off? Oh, that's right. This is the big monster. Kidding me? This one is...
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Uh-oh. It looks like I just twisted the entire ship apart. Hey, Phantom Gamer. Phantom Gaming. How are you doing this morning? Welcome in, my nameless family brother. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in Phantom Gaming. Great entertainer, good friend of the stream, and booster seat racer. You need to watch him do some iRacing. This guy can do wonders in a race car. How are you doing this morning? Welcome in. Welcome in. Now let me see the big mess I just created here. Especially since everything is now twisted completely out of... Yeah, I did a good number here. I twisted the ship. I got skins facing this way. I got skins facing that way.
Alright,
Wow.
you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter. Leave her out.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I wonder if I can find the programming for Weaver's voice and change it. Got to be careful because I'm getting very close to that furnace since we twisted around. Man, we twisted everything. What's that thing to the left of your name? Oh, that's a number 2. That's a number 2. That's what that is. If you do, you can use Jimmy's voice. Actually, you know, no. I was thinking about using my ex-wife's voice because, you know, it would sound just like a howler monkey. Oh, you gotta talk about the grandma thing. Okay, you better not be talking about the grandma thing.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
When did you get a sword? You got a sword when I gave you the sword. Let me check my little disaster in here. Panel twisted this way, panels twisted that way.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yeah, you got a sword yesterday when I gave it to you. Oh, well. Okay, now it might fly a little bit better. Last night you were voted in and you just post new adjutant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Adjutant. Adjutant General. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Little Napoleon. Here we go. Here we go. I knew it was going to happen. Yes, sir. Congratulations. Oh, 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 oh. Crap. I never cut the freight for you on this side. That was a big oopser.
All right, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Sorry, bud. That was the first thing I thought of. As, uh-oh. Napoleon Complex. Here we go.
Credits awarded.
I don't like that little graphics glitch when you look over at the coolant pipe and there's sections of the pipe missing. It's really kind of frightening. We made a little over $1 million yesterday. Doesn't help our debt any, but we still owe 853. Let's see. Okay, got all that good stuff prepared. Yeah, see, I remembered silver. I remember. I got it done. Got it done. You're also the sergeant at arms. Well, if they didn't think you could do the job, they wouldn't have put you in it. I'm just worried about the small man filling the big shoes. Sorry. Had to say it. Had to say it. Congratulations to you, though. I think they just wanted somebody who will do it and not screw around. No beating around the bush. Blunt to the point.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Yeah, they knew you could do the job. Now, whether you wanted the job, that would have been a different story.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I've got more cargo cans here than what I normally have. I don't normally have this many. Okay, so I wonder if that's what... Oh, I can't tie onto that. Okay, well, never mind. I guess that's not what that was for. Funny thing is, newly elected e-board for the post are all writers now. Well, isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Is that? Okay. I know that was the waste of one, but that's okay.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Yeah, I need to get some of these other pieces here out of the way. Come on down.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
I think they would have always tried to keep them separate, but now with the writers running both the post and writers, it's younger generation. Yeah, it is. I mean, isn't that part of being part of motorcycle club? Is that you ride? Try the lasso effect. I could try it. I still haven't got it perfected yet, though. I tried that last night off stream, and it still kind of went a little off. I just wish these things took all the cargo cans with them. Coolant line, coolant line, coolant line. At least it didn't break it. we may have just made a very serious error. Very serious. The coolant line is leaking. The countdown has not begun, but that doesn't mean it will not start.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Gotta work quickly here, because I have a feeling that when I start my shift tomorrow, that reactor will be counting down.
Tucker, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits
All right,
deposited.
now we gotta get the rest of this junk out of the way. Well, I've still got a few thruster pods caught here and there.
Caution. Tether supplies are low. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
How many tethers I got left? I got 2. Okay.
Warning. Tethers depleted.
Get the crane head out of the way.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
Get that piece going down there. I'm preparing for the reactor to go. So I'm grabbing what I can out of these sections to get them a safe distance away, if I can.
Carter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Pressure switches. There's that atmospheric regulator out in here. Oh. Okay. Hatchet, some personnel officer. Contact. So in other words, he's checks and balances guy. Excuse me. Wow, I didn't notice that. We made 4.7 million yesterday. Wow. Okay, well, the reactor's still in one piece. That's a good sign. So maybe we can relax just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit.
Salvage secured.
Okay.
Account credit applied.
Alright, let's finish getting these big old pieces here out of our way.
Processing valuable objects. Credit for warning.
Son of a... Okay. Saw that little bit of fire, and my first thought is... explosion. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
Adios.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah. First one I've gotten out in a while that did not explode. Thank you. Thank you.
Salvage secured.
All the other ones I have done have all exploded. And they were not very pretty.
Object expected for processing. Credits deposited.
Ooh. I still can't believe I got that thing out in one piece.
Salvage deposited.
Ooh.
Credits transferred.
I was sweating buckets there for a moment. I thought so sure that when I was removing the housing from it, or the shielding from it, that when I bumped the coolant line, I'd have set it off before I was absolutely ready. But nope. Nope. We got it. We're all good.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
And they also fixed the braking thrusters where they work like they're supposed to.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
Hey, Dogger. We are playing on PC. As far as I know,
Valuable object processed.
I believe that's the only platform this game is available on right now. I'm not sure of their future plans.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
But it's early access, you never know. They're constantly working on the game, and like I said, I don't know their future plans, if they plan to release it on console or not. I don't see why they couldn't.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, we kind of popped that fuse. And unfortunately, I don't have a PS4, so I can't make suggestions to you. Sorry about that.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I do have an Xbox, though, and unfortunately, I also haven't played on it in a while. Oh, highly. Highly. There are several people in the Nameless family, my gaming community, that have it and play it. One of the people in here right now, Silver Architect, he also plays it. Whoops, that wasn't quite what I wanted to do. That was what I wanted to do. Dogger, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we just like to play games, have fun, chat, make fun of people, namely myself, and you know, have a good time. course, that's the purpose of any game, is to play them and have fun. I could, I'll tell you what, I will check into it for you and see if they have plans to release this on platform, and I'll be able to let you know what they say.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
The only thing that gets annoying after a while is listening to that guy's voice. Because, oh, I think a howler monkey sounds a lot better. Been playing Destiny 1 for a while now. I like Destiny 1 better than Destiny 2. I did have an PlayStation for a while, but the unit burned up on me for some reason. It's a shame. I actually kind of liked it. Yes, after 2 to 3 hours, Weaver can really get annoying. Yeah, it did. Because I never finished Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. I started playing on PC, and that's exactly the way I felt. It was all loot oriented. It didn't have the same flair. They were trying to focus too much and take away from other games to make their game fun, and it just, I don't know, to me it just kind of ruined it. Oh, this is it's a very calm and soothing game. It's laid back, it's relaxed, it's like a giant puzzle game. You have to figure out what you could take off from where without causing the ship to explode or kill you. Sometimes it's straightforward, other times it's, well, other times you think you're doing things right and you still end up dying from it. Oh yeah, you can die. See, you start the game $1 billion in debt because you couldn't find work on Earth, so you got one up here on this platform, and they nickel and dime you to death on everything. Suit rentals, repair fees, all that good stuff. Yeah, they nickel and dime you on it. I see they still haven't fixed that yet. That piece was supposed to come to the barge, but the barge won't accept them. So I'll throw them in the processor. Yeah, but it was supposed to go to the barge. That's the worst thing. That's the whole point of it all. But you start $1 billion in debt, and every time you die, that's another $150,000 tacked onto your already high bill. And there are people who have actually paid off their debt. Oops, therapy session very soon. Gotta go. Alright, sir. take it easy. Thank you very much for stopping in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you have yourself a good day.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Blast these little side pieces. Oh. Wonder why I couldn't grab it. I never removed the lower crossbar that was still holding it. Okay. Let's make sure I got everything out of this top section I can. Okay. As we rotate around here, try to get the angle we want. There we go. I think the wife is waking up early. I think she's getting ready for the plumber to come over this morning. 'Cause I know she's getting as tired as I am about having to run outside and turn the water on repeatedly. Okay. Drift down here and we start removing all this.
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
Out our cross beams. Got a few things to do, so if it goes okay with the plumber, catch you on Monday, likely. Yes, sir, Silver. I hope you have yourself a great weekend. And you take care of yourself. Be safe out there. I will see you Monday, and have a great weekend. Here we go. Good morning, USMC Vet. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I'm doing great this morning. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Just sitting here doing everything we've normally been doing, of just blasting stuff apart and having fun, having some good laughs, some good chats, chills of watching reactors almost blow up on me, making fun of Phantom Gaming. But this game can kill a lot of hours. Yeah, actually it can.
Oxygen reserves are low.
It's just a soothing, relaxing game. Red finds this farm sim that way, and I find this one. It's okay, Astro. I'll get you back eventually. Yeah, but you see, there's one difference, though, between you getting me back and me doing something to you. See, you don't know what my address is. You freely gave me yours. You might have claimed you were tricked, but I didn't trick you. That's okay. I see some chocolate goodies coming your way. Actually, yes, the wife is up. I do hear her. I'm surprised the dogs all haven't gone to go run upstairs to greet her this morning.
All right, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter. We've wrapped.
Wait for my cutter to cool down some. It's okay. Let's see. What do we have left in here? I don't think we've got anything left. There they go.
Deposit accepted.
Nope. It's all nice and empty now.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
See, once again, it says barge and it just skips off into space. But yeah, all of you from Redstream know I just like to have fun and play around. Don't mean any offense to anybody when I pick on them. Have fun. 'Cause that's all it is. It's meant to be good, clean, fun. Okay, sometimes it's not so clean, but it's still fun.
Material deposited.
Anybody who knows me personally knows I'm a big kid, but when I'm modding for somebody in their channel, I don't play around when I start having to get nasty with somebody. Just as a bunch of people found out yesterday. That's what makes the community great. Yeah, I think so. I really do. And Red does as well. That's the reason why we carry on like we do. We just want everybody to have a great time. I mean, it's an escape. It's always been an escape. Just like games are supposed to be an escape from everything you have going on, to where you can kick back, relax, have fun. But some people have to bring too much real world stuff into it, and we try to control that. And we want everybody to feel welcome. That's the reason why we have all our little joke promos and little bickering things we do during the day. We just try to make it all nice and enlightening. Oh, my day's over. I didn't realize that. Oh well. No time to finish this piece. Oh boy, Phantom. I swear. And people say I'm not right. See, it's okay about losing money today because I made so much money off this ship already. It's no big deal if it goes up a few bucks. And after we get rid of the front part of the ship, then we'll go back and finish the engine compartment. Life needs to be lighthearted with everything going on. Exactly. There is just far too much drama in real life. Everybody needs to have an escape, and, well, this is it. This is what we choose. I mean, kind of like when you get mad at people. You know, life's too short for that stuff. You have to go out, experience things while you can. Hey, Bake Tech, how you doing this morning, my nameless family brother? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Make Tech to the stream, one of our nameless family brothers. Great guy, great entertainer. Please, if you don't know who he is, go check him out. Leave his notification bell on so he can be told as soon as he goes live. And is it in one piece or not? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Heck, as hard as it was to move, I thought it was in one piece. Okay. But yes, when you go visit Make Tech, please make sure you tell him that Leo sent you over. Here we go. It hit me. It hit me. But yeah, we've got too much real world drama that goes on in our lives. We've got to have an escape, and this is what we choose. Whether we're streaming it or just playing games, it's our escape. It's our chance to have some good fun. I see my wife doesn't complain about me buying $60 video games because she knows I can go out and spend that amount in a bar in one night. In fact, she always used to ask me how I was able to spend so much in a bar in one night. It's like, she doesn't drink, so.
Deposit not accepted. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
You go that way. You go that way. Whoops, that's not where you're supposed to be going. See if I can control you. You're supposed to be going in there. Okay. My wife likes playing the pogo games. Yahtzee, Monopoly, no, Word Womp, things like that. It's like, tell her, okay, well that's your release. She also doesn't seem to understand why, when she comes in here to talk to me at times, when I can't stop the games, it's like, well, I've tried to explain to her multiple times that some of the games I play, like MMOs and things, they never stop. Because she wants me to stop and look at her. It's like, honey, you know, the world keeps moving. And she just looks at me strange. It's kind of like when you're playing COD. She came in there to talk to me the other day. And it's like, she got mad because I wouldn't stop to turn to look at her. Like, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Game's still going. She goes, well, can't you quit playing? It's like, yeah, when the round's over. She didn't like that answer.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
But she's getting a little bit better. But like I said, she doesn't complain about me spending $60 games. Spending money on $60 games. Used to be, oh wow. We didn't cut all the way through. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Yeah, the games are relaxing. It doesn't really matter what type of game it is. They're all relaxing. That's what they are there for. And of course, you know, we always have some people who take playing games a little too far. That's the people who blow up because they died in a game to somebody and do kind of like this stupid swatting crap. Really? Kind of like the guy who got upset in WoW because he lost and he swatted the guy in Wichita and the police officer accidentally shot him. You know, that's dangerous. Like, I'm friends with our local police chief, and he's well aware that I stream, and had to explain to him what it was, and then tell him that if he got a call like that, a swatting call, that it's not true. Somebody just got mad at me in a video game. That's all it is.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
But some people just carry things just a little bit too far.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
And we get rid of all those pieces.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
I thought I had it, but I guess I cut the beam off a bit too early on that one. Get all these little hunks out of the way. Let's see if I can get some of these components out before my work day is over. Find a nice little spot to park you in. Okay.
Certification goal is complete. Additional goals still remain.
Yes, I know my certification goals are still outstanding. Let's see. Processor. Both of those pieces are gone. Rescue these electrical components. Salvage fuse, 2 of 3. Salvage fuel, still back up over there. Nanocarbon, okay.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
Nope, that's not what it wanted. Oh well. Oops. Didn't want that switch.
Material deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I'm surprised that one stuck when at such a weird angle. It was going to go bouncing out into space. But I've always been one into survival games. I've also been heavily into building.
Let's put a bow on this ship.
I'm the guy who goes into Ark not to capture the dinosaurs, but instead to build these big, huge mansions and things. And my friends can always tell when they're getting close to my houses because the server kind of lags out. So they'd capture me the dinos I needed. Especially the big old nice flying ones so I could do what I needed to do. And I'd build them big mansions for it.
Salvage secured.
I built a tower one time that was 36 levels high. Had constantly burning torches on every level. It was like a giant beacon. And it was on top of a mountain, and it really lagged out the server. Big time. I had to take part of it down, it was so bad. And one time I built one so big I actually crashed the server. I built a humongous bridge across lakes and dammed it in. Crashed the server there too. Not meaning to. But and everybody just laugh at it. Because they never knew what I would build next. Wood, stone, metal. I'd build it all. Oh. Forgot the most important pieces. These. One time I built a mega mansion right in the middle of a lake. Had a huge dock out there so people could bring their rafts up over and park them. Had a runway on top, so if you wanted to fly in, you could do that. thought there were still components on this side. Okay, and we just quickly remove them. But I've always enjoyed building. Even as a kid, I loved to build. A single erector set was never enough. I wanted more.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, we get rid of the nasty mattresses and the furnace. If I remember, these things have... Bingo. Ow, you're kidding.
Full damage. Salvage deposited.
No, no, no.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
That wasn't a good thing.
Secured. Credits deposited.
How come they have radios playing when you do that, but other than that, I hear music that sounds like it's from Firefly? Okay.
Deposit accepted.
Oh, I thought that about the first time I heard this music was, that is definitely Firefly. You go that way.
Processing.
You go that way.
Credits awarded.
And you're still tied on. Bingo. There she goes. There's that weird little flight path.
Credits deposited.
Had to do its little arcing and
Salvage.
and Phantom, that's great news.
Credit applied.
You know, thank you for reminding me of who I needed to call this morning, too. Yes, apparently last night I received a letter in the mail from our Kansas Department of Labor about my unemployment claim, which is pretty interesting because, well, I never filed for any. So when their office opens up at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be on the phone with them. Whoops. Wait. Oh, no. Where are you going?
Oxygen
Where did
reserves
you...
are low.
Okay.
Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
It's ludicrous people try to get ahead by screwing somebody else over. The levels that they go to.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, I don't need an sparking computer to go up over to those fuel tanks. All because this toolbox got away from me a little bit.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, I hear something sparking. That's not good because it sounds like it's on me. Where's that handle at? There it is.
Credit transferred.
Comes the cockpit. There's the pilot seat.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
That's the reason why every now and then we need to have somebody come through with a clean barge and take one that's filled with stuff like here and replace it.
Account credit applied.
Because I now have stuff banging around down there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I'm sorry the computer banged off the wall.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
It gets a little expensive to use tethers to drop all this stuff down there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Let's see. This should be the last one. Nope.
Salvage secured.
Wow, there are two other things in there. Okay. Visual inspection. Everything is out. Now that one I'll use the tether on.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Time to start wrapping things up. Weaver out.
Yes, Weaver. Yes, Daddy. There's nothing in there that could be hurt. And I'm not concerned about removing that little section of windshield, so whoops. Those tethers won't count till tomorrow. Slowly working the debt down. 844 million. Oh, come on. I got data drives, but it's not telling me them. Oh, apparently I don't have to decode them because it's giving me the links credits I need. Okay, I can handle that. I can handle that. Okay, so the only thing that's left now is the aft sections. So we remove the fuel tanks. We get them down to the barge. Carefully. We find some nice place to park them. And then we don't do things like that. That's what we try to avoid. But thankfully, only one went up.
Valuable component incinerated. Penalty has been applied.
Yes, so this is what we try to avoid at all costs. But every now and then when we pull something, it goes absolutely haywire and has a mind of its own. Much like that one just did.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit
See,
accepted.
there's no real rhyme or reason why when you go to pull one of these pieces, it all of a sudden decides to have a mind of its own about where it wants to go. Like, that one went flying way the hell back there.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oh boy, I'm not going to be able to get much of this. It's too scattered. That piece got caught in the gravity well.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I cannot believe I did that.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay, I'm not going to worry about the remains of these little small things. Screw that remaining scrap. was not a good end of the day. But sometimes, though, when you pull those little fuel tanks or the coolant tanks or any component, they just fly wild. Computer terminals do it. They just have a mind of their own and slam into other things. I've had a computer terminal I pulled out of the bridge section fly behind me all the way across open space because the rest of the ship was gone, hit one of the fuel tanks, and blow up all 3 pieces because 6 fuel tanks all exploded. It's like, why? Physics are just a little bit off. They're working on it, but they're still just off a little bit. I think when we started our day, we were at 850 million in debt, so we've only made 6.8. Overall, that's not too bad. Certification's looking good. We almost got the amount of credits we need, only 5 million more. That's the full amount that we have made while playing this game. 91.5 million credits. I've still got to complete another 79 work objectives and pull another Class 2 reactor. But all in all, that's not too bad. The easy ones were the furniture. All you had to get was a passenger ship and boom, you had the furniture done. But it was good. You're going to have to give this game a try. It's actually nice and relaxing. It really is. I mean, I know Farm Sim isn't your type of game, Phantom, but it's something nice and relaxing. Like I said, it's just kind of like a big puzzle game. And once you get used to the ships, you don't have to worry about the scanners because you know exactly where everything is. And they're constantly updating it, so you're constantly getting more and more ships and newer vessels, and they're getting more and more complicated. But it's a very good game. Very good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. We do have to stop a few minutes early today so we can get things done before the plumber does come by this morning. I know he said he'd be here around 10. Knowing these guys, when they say 10, they mean 8:30. I wish to thank everybody for coming out this morning. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the laughs, the follows. Oh, it's been an absolute blast today and a great time. Let's see who we could pay a visit to this morning. Oh, I know. A good buddy of mine who has just came back into streaming. He actually wasn't sure who I was when I first changed my name because, well, who expects somebody to change their name to Astroglide, right? So I hope y'all stick with me while we go pay a visit to Mr. Tuffelhoop this morning. Like I said, he's a good friend of mine. I've known him for several years. Great guy, great entertainer. He is playing golf this morning? Wow. Okay, I didn't think that was his kind of game, but okay. But thank you all very much for coming out. I will be back if everything goes well with the plumber. I will be back Sunday night at 10 o'clock. It's going to be 10 p.m. Central Time. We're going to have a late night stream. So, hope to see y'all then. Y'all be safe, take care, and have yourselves a great weekend.